If you are under the age of 13, this video is not meant for you. My channel is for the mature or adult collectors and the geeks in all of us. Now, since we got that out of the way, this unboxing and review is for the NECA Retro Cloth Trick or Treat Sam, as you can see here. And like I said, this is for ages 17 and up. Just to show you, this is not a toy for little kids, but for the more mature collectors. You can see here, again, this is for the 8-inch scale retro cloth NECA style figures. And you can see here the sack is made of cloth. The outfit, again, cloth. Really cool looking. So this should be in scale with your other 8-inch scale figures, I believe. He looks a little tall in the package, but hopefully he is in scale. The back of the package there showing the figure inside, some product images there. You could read that if you care to. Just pause the video because I'm going to keep on moving. Again, more nice product images. Some credits there if you are curious. UPC. What else? I guess it's in this blister style packaging, so you're going to have to cut away. There's some dotted lines that they put there on the edge. So let me go ahead and cut this open, get the figure out, and give you guys a closer look at the actual figure inside. If you haven't already, I just did a review on the Ultimate Trick or Treat Sam figure, so I'll put a link in the description to that if you haven't seen that. Dang, I wish I didn't put it away already, so I don't know. Yeah, if I can, I will try to do a comparison, but I did pack that figure away, unfortunately. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get this guy open. And here we have the Sam figure out of the package with his accessories. Right away we can see he has his iconic lollipop there. Of course, it's cut away so that he can easily slice at people with the sharp edges. So really nice and essential accessory for Sam. You got to be careful with the little stick there. You don't want to break that. It's all plastic. And of course he has his sack. This one is empty, but I suppose you could always stuff it with stuff to fill it out. You can see it's quite flat. But something interesting that I noticed while taking it out, it seems like there is a bendy wire inside so that you can, I guess, bend it into certain shapes. Oops. Fail. But anyways, I bent it there, and you can see it's kind of holding that shape, just to give you guys an idea. So that's kind of interesting that they did that. So again, I mean, I'd probably stuff it with some tissue or something, and then, yeah, if you wanted to, you can also sort of mold it into different shapes there because of that bendy wire. So that's kind of neat. Okay, and moving on to the figure. There is Sam. The burlap sap looks really nice. Some great stitching there along the sack. And it's kind of squishy. It looks like they might have put some padding in there. But really nice how they did this. I wonder how he will fit in with my 1/6 scale figures. I might have to grab a figure real quick and see how he sizes up. But anyhow, he is supposed to be in the 8-inch scale. Just giving you guys a look at all the details there. You can see the stitching is really nicely done. I'm really digging this figure. The back there. And there is a little Velcro there if you wanted to, I suppose, open it up and remove the suit. So let me get this other stuff out of the way. This is the blister. You can see how I cut away at that to open it up. Along the edges there, the dotted line, I just cut away at that. So I'm going to trash that anyways. Let's see. Let me set the camera down to give you guys a look at the articulation points. Oh, I haven't really messed around with the movements. Hopefully I don't break anything. But you can see how the arm goes out. Up and down, there is some bend there at the elbow. Of course, the wrist has some articulation there with the hinge, as well as rotation. The head, I would guess, is on a ball joint. So let's see, no ab crunch that I can make out. No waist swivel. Oh yeah, there is. Okay, great. Okay, so there is some waist swivel there. The legs do split open as well as go forward. A bend at the knee, and at the feet it looks like just the swivel. There is no what do you call it, ankle pivot or anything like that. So we just get the hinge that goes up and down like so. So decent amount of articulation there, as you can see. And if you guys are wondering, let's go ahead and try to undo the sack. Oh my god, this might take me a little while. Let me speed this along. Okay, so I got the rope off from around the neck. Just took me a little while. I needed some tweezers to get in there. And hopefully I'm not going to mess this up. I'm guessing it's meant to be removed. Huh. Really nice snug fit that they got there. And yeah, there is a bit of padding I could see. So hopefully, again, I'm not going to mess this up by removing this. I'm trying to be careful, guys. Looks like they kind of... Okay. I can see his face underneath. Again, you can see some of that padding there to fill out the sack a little bit more and give it that round look. And it's coming off. Wow, they really got it on there kind of snug. There we go. Okay. You can see his beautiful mug coming through, and there we go. Finally, again, you can see all that padding in there, again, to help keep the shape. And you can see even with the sack removed, it still retains a pretty nice round shape there. And here is the beautiful shot of Sam's face there. Looking really nice. The jaw is articulated, so pretty cool how they did all that. And it is on a ball joint. I don't really want to try pulling it out. Looks like there's a small tiny peg in there. I don't know if that's coming through. Don't want to break that. That would really suck. So in the case of this, I wouldn't try pulling the head off. But let's go ahead and undo the back. Take a closer look at the body. Okay, it looks like a standard smaller scale body here. There's a little bit of paint there on the upper chest, and as we go down, it looks like a regular human body. So you can see there. Oh, okay, it's actually double jointed at the elbows. Now that we have that exposed, so that's kind of neat that they're doing that, as opposed to a single joint. And there is some rotation there at the bottom of the shoulder, which is kind of nice to know, as well as all the pivots there. So wow, quite a range of motion with this figure that I didn't expect. Don't know if there's double joints at the knees. Let me see if I could pull this up. Don't want to undo the whole thing. And it looks like just a single joint, as you can see there. Single joint. So anyways, alright, so there is Sam. What else can we do? Okay, let's look at the scale. Again, he's supposedly in the 8-inch scale, but let's see how he measures up. Okay. Okay, as you can see there, I'm trying to do this with my one hand. Better do it this way. He stands at about, what is it now? He's under 6 inches tall, as you can see there. Again, he is a smaller character, and the rest of the retro line figures, retro cloth line of figures, are supposed to be in the 8-inch scale. Let me pull out, let's see, I do have this figure of Michael Myers, which I will do an unboxing of next. And let's see how he sizes up next to him. He looks a bit tall, if you ask me, to be in scale with Michael Myers. Let's see, Michael should be at about 8 inches tall. Yeah, you can see there. Michael is just a tad under 8 inches tall, maybe, or he's about 8 inches tall. So yeah, if we put Sam up next to him, we could see that, yeah, the scale I think is a little bit off. I mean, he still should display pretty nicely, but let's see how he looks next to a 1/6 scale figure. Let's see, I have here David, and you can see, oh, he looks maybe a tad too small next to a 1/6 scale figure. So yeah, just to give you guys an idea, a little bit too small for a 1/6 scale, but he does still display kind of nicely. And a bit maybe too tall for the 8-inch scale, but I guess he would be a little bit in more proportion to the 8-inch scale figures. He just looks a little bit too tiny in my opinion there. What do you guys think? So that's pretty much it as far as Sam. Let me see. Let me get him posed up a little bit for you guys, and I think that should pretty much cover everything we need to know about this figure. Some looks at the bottom there, nothing underneath. Oh, okay. You can see some logo marks there. They spelled NECA wrong, huh? I'm like, what is that? E-N-C-A, ENCA 2019. That's funny. Okay. Trick or treat. So yeah, let me get the sack back on and pose him back up. And here we have Sam once again with the sack back on his head. Again, just be careful removing the sack or putting it back on. I believe the little buttons or the eyepieces there are just glued on. They're not stitched on. So you want to be careful not to undo those and have them come off of the sack. So yeah, just be careful not to, again, put too much pressure on those when removing the sack. I applied the accessory piece there, the lollipop. It goes all the way through the hand, as you can see. Just be careful again once more for the stick, since it's quite thin and fragile. And the sack, I went ahead and put some cotton balls in there to fill it out. It looks pretty nice now that it's all puffed out there. Don't know why NECA didn't bother doing that, but I guess they left that option to the collectors to just fill it with whatever you wanted to. And once again, just for scaling purposes, you can see how he looks next to my 1/6 scale David figure there. And again, he does look a little bit too small, but again, you know, he can probably squeeze in quite nicely, as you can see. The sack, again, the wire in there allows for some posability. And yeah, really nice piece, especially if you just want something with cloth material and don't really want to pay the 1/6 scale prices for a custom figure. I think he's a pretty decent stand-in, if you ask me. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing and review of the 8-inch scale retro cloth style NECA Sam figure here from Trick or Treat. Alright guys, if you haven't already, please do subscribe, keep on collecting, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.